Hello there, Pisces. How's it going, you guys? It's time for your reading. My name is Kelly, and I'll be doing the reading here for you. And it looks really kind of cool, actually, for a change. The first read I pulled here is Ingwaz. Now, Ingwaz is very potent. It's male energy, and it's very procreative. It's usually has something to do with business, but it could also be very sexual as well. Ingwaz could be talking about a sexual relationship. It's right next to Baraka. Baraka is female energy, but Baraka is in reverse. So some of you, not of course everybody, some of you may be having a hard time conceiving. All right. So I can see that for some, but that's going to change, all right? Because you have Digaz right here, which is transformation. So that's going to change, all right? Now, for the majority of us, Baraka Baraka here is some sort of stagnation and some sort of, things are kind of like stagnant right now, all right? Something has been stagnant, all right? And it's usually has something to do with business when you have Ingwaz next to it. Now, that's for the majority of us, okay? But with it next here to Digaz, of course, this is changing. This is transforming for the much better, all right? And it looks like a really good read here, Pisces, because, you have Jera right here. And this is success through hard work. This is some sort of, and it's usually kind of a surprise, quite honestly, as well. And so if things have been kind of stagnant at work and going slow, whatever, or some new project that you want to start, let's say you want to start a new project and you're having a hard time getting it off the ground. That's going to change, all right? And it's going to kind of happen suddenly because you have Jera right here. And this is not only balanced, but it's also kind of like surprise success, success. And it's going to lead you to some money. And we see Fehu here in the upright for a change. So this is usually something to do with some sort of business thing that has been stagnant. It's going to change kind of quickly, and then you're going to see money. All right. Now we have the sun here. This is Soilo. Now I'm looking at this in several different ways, Pisces. I'm looking at Soilo sitting here next to Anzus. Now Anzus in reverse can mean, it's like, it could mean a few things. It could mean, for number one, that you could be keeping something to yourself. And it can mean it all together. It can mean both. It could mean you're keeping something to yourself, or it could also mean that, you have listened to somebody that you trust and they didn't tell you what you wanted to hear. So basically what this is saying here too is to use your intuition. You have the sun right here, so you'll be able to see if there's anybody. This could be somebody not telling you the truth as well. Okay? But with Thracisus up here, it's talking about how, it's a very tricky situation, but it's also how you're willing to listen to advice from somebody, all right? And if you've been willing to listen to advice, make sure that you don't just pick out what you want to hear and leave the rest, because you might hear something that you don't really, you might hear something you don't like. And Thracisus here is saying, to just keep going with it, okay? Yeah, because Anzu's in reverse, it could be like, you know, maybe you're tricking yourself thinking, well, you know, I didn't like the way they said that, and I didn't, you know, but really think about it. Use your intuition for sure, all right? And whatever this tricky situation is, Pisces, you know, take it very carefully and very slow, all right? Be very meticulous and make sure that you look at all angles of everything before you proceed. Don't just jump out there and go real fast, because that won't work. You have Tiwa's here in reverse, and it's talking about slowing down in some aspect, and it's probably this, whatever it is. So don't rush anything, okay? Basically, this is saying not to rush something. If you're going to do something, do it very, very carefully. All right? And that way you won't miss anything. And it could have to do with this, you know, this business. This is usually something to do with business. Especially with that I see Jera, so. And of course money, you know, now money follows business, you know, so. Yeah. All right? Now, Pisces, I pulled a couple of cards today. And the first card I pulled here was the Seven of Pentacles. And I see that, you know, you're planting a lot of seeds and you're working on your money. All right? You're working on your money, and I see that you really need to, you know, and it's a good thing that I see Fehu up there in the upright for a change. I don't like seeing it in reverse. Yeah. And then you have the Six of Swords here. And this is like a transitional stage that you're in right now. See, this is kind of like transitional. It's shaped like a butterfly. It's like a transformation. And with the Six of Swords, you're in the middle of a transition. And you're leaving behind what was really familiar, and you're moving towards the unknown. But this unknown is going to be more peaceful and more calm. See, look at, you're moving into calmer water. And some of you actually may be physically moving. All right, Pisces? Gosh, I only wish I could say that. You know, take what resonates and leave the rest. Yeah, some of you may be moving, physically moving. Let's get you these oracle cards. By the way, Pisces, I am offering private readings, so if you're interested, I'll leave a link, or I'll leave a email link in the description of this video. What's going on here with Pisces? All right. Work through your feelings. Last quarter moon in Aries. Work through your feelings. And at the bottom of the deck it says, first quarter moon in Virgo, assess the situation. So, you know, when I see this particular card here, you know, maybe some of you are going to go buy a home or something, or you're looking for a home. This is talking about assess the situation. So, yeah, some of you are probably for sure moving. All right, Pisces. All right, I only wish I was moving. My place is way too small. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed your reading there, Pisces. And if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow. All right. Bye for now, Pisces.